Practice set 6.3 we have completed in circle. Now we see how we construct circumcircle. Here we have three questions, question 2, question 4 and question 5, where we are supposed to draw a circumcircle. Let us read the question. Construct triangle PQR such that angle P equal to 70 degree, angle R equal to 50 degree, QR equal to 7.3 centimeter. We have to construct the circumcircle. We see here they have given the length of the side QR. Usually when we have the length of the side QR or the length of any side, then we have to have the angles of corresponding to the two ends of the segment, that is angle Q and angle R. But here you see the angles which are given to us are angle P and angle R. So what we do is we find out angle Q so that it will be easy for us to construct the triangle. So how do we find angle Q? We know that the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. We use this property and find the measure of angle Q. So angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. Now in the next step we put the values here. Angle P is 70 degree. We do not know the measure of angle Q. We write plus angle Q. Angle R is 50 degrees. So in place of R we write 50 degree is equal to 180 degree. Now 70 degree plus 50 degree is 120 degree. So 120 degree plus angle Q is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle Q equal to 180 degree, taking 120 degree on the other side, minus 120 degree, which is equal to 60 degree. So now we have got the measure of angle Q. Once we have got the measure of angle Q, the segment is QR. So once we draw the base as QR, at Q we can keep the protractor and measure 60 degrees. At R we can keep the protractor and measure 50 degrees. See the point where the two rays meet. At that will be the vertex P. Okay, so let us see how we proceed with the construction. First we draw now a rough figure of the triangle which has to be constructed. So we draw the triangle. Now the base we said will be QR. So I mark here QR. Length of QR given is 7.3 centimeter. So I write here 7.3 centimeter. Now angle Q was 60 degrees. So I write the measure here. Angle Q 60 degree. Angle R is 50 degrees. So I write here 50 degree. Now you must remember that to draw the circumcircle, we need to draw the perpendicular bisectors of the sides of the triangle. Now just like as when we were constructing the incircle, we require two angle bisectors to construct the incircle. Here also we require two perpendicular bisectors. Now we have marked the vertices Q and R. We have still not marked the third vertex, which is P, that will be here, which is P. Okay, now when we are drawing the angle bisectors, either we draw the perpendicular bisectors, either we draw of side PQ and QR or side QR and PR, or we can take side PQ and PR, any two sides, and draw the perpendicular bisectors. Now when we say perpendicular bisectors, the line will be perpendicular to the side as well as it will divide the side into two equal parts. So when we draw in the rough figure, if we draw a perpendicular bisector, say suppose of PQ It may be like this, the perpendicular bisector. Okay, and the perpendicular bisector of PR, if I were to draw, maybe like this. Okay, so the two perpendicular bisectors are drawn. Now this point at which the perpendicular bisectors meet, that will be the circumcenter. Like in circle, the point where the angle bisectors meet, we said, is the incenter. Here this is the circumcenter. Now once we get the circumcenter, what do? We keep the point of the rounder or the compass at the circumcenter and measure the distance to each of the vertices. What is the difference from the incenter? In the incenter, once we get the incenter, we measure the distance to the edges of the triangle. But when we are constructing circumcircle, we will keep the point of the compass on the circumcenter and measure the distance to the three vertices of the triangle. And once they are same, we will draw the circumcircle. Now this is a rough figure, so here we don't have to construct. We will just draw a circle around this triangle, so that this is a rough figure to construct our circumcircle. So we are drawing this. So this is the rough figure of constructing the circumcircle. Now what have we to do? We have to go now to the fair figure. Now first we draw this QR, which is the base of 7.3 centimeter. So keep the scale here and take the measurement 7.3 centimeter. Right here QR, mark the vertices Q and R. Below that we will write the measurement of this side, that is 7.3 centimeter. Now we keep the protractor at Q and we have to take the measure of the angle as 60 degrees. So we mark 60 degree here. And now take the scale and draw a line, that is a ray passing through this point which we have marked and the vertex Q. So this is drawn. Same thing we do at R, but at R now we see that the measure of the angle is 50 degrees. So we keep the protractor at R, measure 50 degrees, which is an acute angle. Therefore this we have to do it on the left hand side. So after this is marked, we take the scale, keep it at R and see that the ray passes through the point which is marked now and complete the ray by putting on arrow mark. Now the point where these two rays meet will be the third vertex. QR is marked. So the first vertex or the third vertex is P. So we have completed drawing triangle PQR. Now let us write the measures of the angles. This is 60 degree and this is 50 degree. Now to construct the perpendicular bisectors. Now let us first construct the perpendicular bisector of the side QR. Okay. So to construct the perpendicular bisectors, I take the rounder. I will take the measurement of the radius with the rounder, little more than half this distance of QR. The length of QR, little more than half the length. Then what do? I draw an arc above the line segment or above the side and also below the side. So I have drawn two arcs here, one above the side QR and one below the side QR. Now what do I do? With the same measurement or radius, I keep the rounder at point R and cut this arc above QR and below QR. Now what do? We have to join the point of intersection of the two pairs of arcs. Okay, so we can draw a line passing through the point of intersection of these arcs. Now what is this line? This is the perpendicular bisector of side QR. So one perpendicular bisector is drawn. Now we have to draw one more perpendicular bisector. So let us take the perpendicular bisector of side PR. Keep the point at R and with little more than half the distance of PR, we draw one arc above PR and one arc below PR. Okay. Now same way we have drawn from R now. So now from P we have to cut these arcs. Let me draw this arc little larger. Then from P I cut this arc and cut this one too. So we have got a pair of arcs here. There is one pair of arcs, the other is here. So we can draw a line passing through the points of intersection of these two pairs of arcs. Once we draw this line, we recognize that this line now is the perpendicular bisector of the side PR, and we have got this point of intersection of the two perpendicular bisectors, which we said we will mark as C. That will be the circumcenter. So we mark it as C. Now we take our rounder or the compass, keep it at C and see the distance to one of the vertices, say to P. Okay, and now see whether the distance to Q is the same and see whether the distance to R also is the same. And once I confirm that, then I will draw the circle. So I start drawing the circle. So you see here the circle which is drawn, the circumcircle, is passing through all the three vertices of this triangle, that is P, Q and R. So this is the circumcircle.